So today is the day we unbox and assemble our new toy. This is the Gardyn. I'm pretty excited about this, so let's get this thing started. After wanting this thing for so long, I think it's time to get it open. Let's unbox this thing, shall we? Let's see. Welcome to the Gardyn family. First thing you see is the grow guide and the code to scan. How this thing is set up, which you can see there. So, remove. Okay, so this is the cubes. It tells me everything I'm gonna get. We'll go through that later. These are the light bars. And once again, I just like to see what things look like. Ooh. Those are fancy. And remove me. This is... You're gonna need this, obviously. That's your food. And this is a little bag. Let's see what's in here. These are little covers. And a teeny tiny little scoop, which I'm gonna assume is for that food. So we're gonna stick this up there as well. And this looks like base. This looks like the base. Let's get all this. They did a really good job packaging this thing. They make sure they take a lot of time to make sure this thing doesn't fall apart or get damaged. So shout out to the packaging team. Let's just toss that into the abyss. So step one is unpack cautiously. And it does say unpack cautiously, which I did. Step two, assemble the columns. Alright, this is going to the abyss. We have the tubes. So these are the tubes that we need to put together. And this is the third tube that we need to put together. I kind of want to get everything unboxed first before I start trying to assemble. Alright, get this out of here. This is the power supply. So this is the power supply. Into the abyss you go. This is the water tank. These are the Y pods. This is the upper structure. Alright, so now that we have some space over here, let's assemble these columns. It says gently pull on the end of the irrigation hoses to ensure they are straight inside the columns and avoid any kinks. Alright? So, part of this is you have to identify the center column with the safety strap. And the one with the safety strap would be this one, which isn't twisted all the way on there. Now everything's twisted. So this is the center strap. So what you want to do first, see how these things are taped down? You want to remove these because these are the lid locks. You got to be able to take those lid locks off to actually. Okay, now that we figured that out, so everything is unlocked. Got to unlock these two here, and then you got to put it in like that. There you go. So now it's in. Lock on that side. Lock on that side. That isn't going anywhere. So next step is to remove the transportation plug and lower the water pump. So, if you can see it, right here, slide that over, down. Now the pump is in the lower position. Let's lift it up. Make sure, yep. Pump is now in the lower position. And you lock them back. Assembling is fun, isn't it? Next, we're going to connect the column. So now that we have everything lined up, everything set up, everything looking good, next is to attach LED light bars. Just making sure we're going in the right way. You know how you plug a charger and then it's never in the right hole. Alright. Next, you want to mount the upper blades. Insert the rod on the back of the column. So let's change our position and show this part. And of course, that goes into the abyss. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take this metal bar and insert it into the columns, like so. You're gonna put it in here, and you're gonna turn it down. You wanna make sure that this is pointed down for you. So then you wanna come back here, and you wanna insert here, and you wanna slide this thing down, lock it into place, right? And you wanna come over here, and you want to do the same thing on this side and lock that into place. Alright, you also want to get this little metal piece and you want to stick that. You're going to put a little bit of pressure on it and boom, there you go. Everything's secure. Alright, remember this little bag, that's where this is. Then you want to make sure you get this lined up and push that plug in. You want to do the same thing with this one. Use a little bit of pressure, but you'll get it in there. And we'll do the same thing here. Make sure it lines up in there. Press. Voila. Now, I like the fact that it has this right here. It tells you to check your progress. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Protective caps are flush. Yes. Water pump is lowered. Yes. And the lid is locked. So it's time to move on. So the next step is to fill the tank with 3 gallons of tap water and then turn it on. So let's get that going. Now, unfortunately, I don't have gallons, but I do got these pitchers. So we're gonna go with that. It's time to get the power supply connected and turn this baby on. And you're just going to come back here and press the on button. Now it's time to get ready. And the next thing you want to do is you want to unpack these Y pods and you want to get those put in. So let's do that. Show you exactly where they are supposed to go. You just line them up. Oh, look at that. Nice light. I have a feeling I'm gonna like this thing. Excited. There's already one in there. this is set up, it's time for the fun part. We're going to insert cubes, and we're going to say what we want planted. So, let's show you what we're going to do. So, we got kale. I'll put that up there. As you can see, we're starting with red salad bowl, green, red tatsoi, basil, green mustard, celery, thyme, green tatsoi, sweet peppers, romaine, Swiss chard, red salad bowl, red cherry tomatoes, butterhead, jalapenos, and red mustard. Let's get these things set up. We also have some more mini cauliflower, sweet Thai basil. Don't know what that is. Kale, butterhead, dill, flashy lettuce, yellow cherry tomato, Italian parsley, chives, Monte Carlo, cilantro, and mint. So, as you can see, there's a very wide variety of what you can do with this thing, and I can't wait to document this journey with you. And now, it's time for me to get on my phone and connect this thing.